blasts to different digital blogs, and then they also do like, you know, the stereotypical calling up radio stations and college campuses and things like that, and they have a package that they present for you. And it's really, what you pay for is not necessarily the labor, you pay for the contacts. So they will be able to, instead of you sending your CD to the intern, they can talk to like the director of sales or like the program director himself. Because that's what happens a lot of, that used to happen a lot of times too. If you weren't signed to a major label, let's say Ill Immigrants comes to America and they're doing their thing and they got their record and they find out about, oh, I'm gonna send it to Hot 97. Well, you don't know who the program director is, you just have the address. So when they see it's like Ill Immigrant, they look it up like, oh, they're not on Sony, they're not on Interscope, yeah, okay, whatever. And now, I'm serious, I have friends in the industry that literally what happens. Because in order for them to make money, they have to monopolize it. So they're not gonna really let other artists in necessarily. The artists that have been able to break through independently and then become major label artists, people like Birdman, Master P, Jay-Z, essentially what they did first is they created a buzz underground. They created a fan base underground where it's like, you had to pay attention to them because when the program director walks out of his door, his daughter's like, yo, did you hear about Jay-Z? And you look foolish, so then you have to go and like, okay, well, we gotta talk to this guy. And that's literally what happened. Last but not least, internet tools, Last.fm, SoundCloud. Last.fm is actually a virtual radio station that you create. You literally have the ability to create a playlist of your music and then run it like a radio station. So now you can even make your own radio station. I can, like, Fresh Roots Music, the label now encompasses full PR marketing, street team online, my own radio station, and full production. And most of it, this all, not counting man hours, because I love what I do, so I'm not counting how, I don't, you know, pay myself up by the hour, I'll be doing it anyway. I'd estimate maybe like $2,000 to $3,000. And I spend that maybe once every 5 to 6 years because, you know, certain equipment breaks or you have to update, you know, something like Ableton when they get a new one, or you update Fruity Loops to the new version to get more things. So this, to me, is the bigger reason why you see this decline in sales, because now, where you had to go to a label to produce music, you no longer have to do that. It's basically the digital state of hip-hop. So, we now have the super underground. And I call it the super underground because now the underground doesn't consist of individuals that are in New York City or Atlanta or LA. They exist in Harare, they exist in Johannesburg, they exist in Paris, they exist in Berlin, they exist in Porto Alegre, they exist all over the world because all of these tools are available to everyone. It's not as if, like I said, I walked in, you were rocking Fruity Loops. You were talking about Reason. So clearly it's not something that is just in one